You see my screen, yeah?
Perfect, we're up, yeah.
Perfect. So today I am going to talk about how we can help hotels to increase their direct sales, basically. And we'll focus on the recovery as well after the past quite tough months that the industry has been through. So why to focus on direct? Well, first of all, because bookings coming through OTAs are costing much more to hotels. There's so much more business that you can reach directly and at a far better margins. Your CPA is always the same with the OTAs, around 18%. But as you get more successful at direct, you can really drive down your CPA. And Bookassist can offer not only the technology, but it can also be a partner to this work. You absolutely need OTAs to give you visibility online, but focusing on direct protects the future of your business and keeps you in control, basically. And there is really no better time than now to regain that control and take action. As the industry has been through a really tough time, many hotels are starting really from ground zero. And because I'm a glass full kind of person and do feel that this is a really good time to realign strategy and prepare for recovery, I do feel that it gives a new opportunity for hotels that this opportunity may never come again. Profit is absolutely critical for spinning up your business to full speed post-pandemic, and hoteliers need to focus on achieving maximum profit per stay. So why would you hand the money out to the OTAs? So let's just have a quick look at some financial facts about direct bookings compared to the OTAs. As I have said, direct bookings have a much lower cost per acquisition, around 10%, including your cost of a booking engine, your direct website, and marketing budget. Direct bookings are also high margin. And direct bookers are much more loyal customers. So cancellation rate is generally lower for direct bookings. We see from our research that direct bookers spend more at the hotel compared to bookers through OTAs, who are generally much more price conscious. Very important to mention that with the direct bookers, the hotel owns the customer data as well. So therefore has the opportunity to build stronger guest relationship with the customer that encourages guests to return. And also overall, it helps to build the hotel's brand. So here is something that I first heard many years ago when I worked in reservation in Four Seasons here in Dublin, was that every single employee at the hotel has to have that direct attitude. So the message is the same across all departments. For example, the front office staff was checking the guests in who may have booked through a third party for the first time, is highlighting the benefit of booking through direct the next time they are planning to return. You can have the best technology, but the success at direct is all about strategy. Start by having rate parity, which is absolutely the most important thing, and full availability as well, because having good availability can actually double your conversion. And of course, providing web content that encourages your direct bookings is filtering down to, and filtering this down to the client-facing team is just as important. So here are a few numbers that prove the success of Bookassist Booking Suite that supports your hotel's direct strategy. So the market-leading booking engine funnel conversion across all Bookassist clients is 14.8%. The average proportion of total hotel inventory sold via direct website bookings is 44%. And the average uplift in business year on year for clients who sign up with Bookassist is at least around 27%. So as I said, we offer a direct booking suite, as we call it. We have been around since 1999 and constantly growing and adding new services, but always making sure that all of these are highly integrated, therefore work best together. We have merged our roadmap, for example, for web design and booking engines, so they feed each other very well and therefore improve conversion. However, all of these services now also available as a standalone basis if required. All of the services integrate really well with external services. And as you can see, we partner with many other key players on the market, which allows us to bring more to the table for Bookassist clients. Mobile has been a major focus for us, really, and we launched our first mobile-first booking engine in 2017, and it continues to evolve since. All updates and new functionalities are continuously tested for high conversion. We've focused on frictionless booking experience for the guests by removing any barriers to booking across the entire user journey. We take our security standards very seriously, and Bookassist is level 1 PCI DSS compliant, which is the highest level of payment card industry digital security standards for accepting, storing, and processing credit card information. Level 1 is actually the highest level, so this is the only level where you go through external security audits annually and quarterly scans as well. And we're also PSD2 compliant as well. With over 20 years in operation, we have worked with over 2,000 hotels worldwide, and we also work with quite a significant number of 5-star properties and hotel groups like Intercontinental and Hyatt. And we are really pleased to say that we have a very good customer recognition. So we have won 4 awards through the Hotel Tech Report last year for all of our products. And we have repeated that this year again with 3 awards and a Hotelier's Choice Award that was based on a very high reviews from hotel partners, and we're extremely happy with those. Bookassist, in fact, is the first company ever to hold 4 simultaneous awards. It is, I think, it is a really great credit to the team, and really good to see that their job is being recognized. So we're very thankful for our hotel partners for their lovely reviews. Bookassist was actually acquired by Jonas Software in 2017. So Jonas is a division of Constellation Software, which is one of Canada's largest software companies. We are part of this wider hospitality group, which is ever growing. So the good thing about this is that it gives Bookassist the opportunity to bring other technologies from our sister companies into our marketplace. And likewise, those companies can use our technology. Leonardo is a really good example of one of our sister companies in North America who we work very closely with, and I'm sure you're familiar with them. We, as Winnie has mentioned, our headquarters are in Dublin, in Ireland, and we do have several offices across Europe. We do have a reseller office in Argentina, and as I mentioned, we work quite closely with Leonardo, who is based in Toronto, and also our Jonas head office is based in Toronto as well. We work with expert teams who support hotels as an additional team member, really, and as a partner in their direct strategy. They focus on growing the business. We only win if you win, so we are there to support the hotels in this journey. we have decades of leadership in some of these areas right now. As we are Google partners, we get the opportunity to try on new things and beta test. So we do get advance notice and access to new technology, both on digital marketing and meta search areas. So that also gives us great opportunity to continuously develop on these fields. And our smart CMS has been so popular. We actually doubled down on our smart content management system in 2020. It was a really good opportunity for us. And in fact, we have signed more websites and built more websites in 2020 than in 2019. And despite the slow recovery of the market, this trend actually continues into 2021 as well. We have already more than 50 web design contracts signed for this year already as of the end of February. We typically have different styles of websites in the Smart family. They all award-winning and unique website with a future-proof common core CMS. They never out of date. We continuously release new updates and features that is automatically downloaded for the properties using the system. They are all highly flexible and scalable, and desktop, tablet, and mobile optimized. So highly focused on conversion aspect of mobile. What we have seen for sure, especially through 2020, there has been a large increase in the amount of transactional business for hotels on mobile compared to what we have seen in the years prior to the pandemic. So our smart CMS is really built to convert. So it is mobile first. So you can have a different content, a different offer on the mobile setup versus desktop. We offer over 20 languages, and all of the different styles and websites are Google speed test optimized, and offer a really good system with a highly integrated booking engine as well. It is suitable really for other style hospitality businesses as well. So it's not only hotels who we work with. We do work with restaurants and spas, and it is really down to that self-service element of the CMS and how easy it is to use. So you have full access to the back end of the system, so you're free to update any content on it. To jump into the booking engine then, the booking engine really and the strategy around are key to driving the bottom line profits for the property. So again, our booking engine is mobile first and built to convert, backed with expert advice and support. So we offer full account management service for the properties who sign up with Bookassist. It is very much customizable to support the property's sales strategy as well. And it comes with powerful data intelligence and reporting to help and plan ahead. I will touch on that on the next slide a little bit more. And as I have mentioned already, it is tightly integrated with the web design for that increased conversion. There are loads of conversion functionalities, features really to mention, but I'm just going to highlight a few of those. So we do offer intelligent room substitution, which absolutely helps the conversion for hotels where it's suitable. Dynamic discounts are a great tool to offer the best rate, to offer special offers, and intelligent pricing as well. So the guest will always get the best dynamic rate that is available. flexible dates and availability calendar, which I absolutely love because I'm a woman and I do shop around. It gives the buyer a view of the rates that are available at the property. So if I'm just searching for a date for the summer, I'm presented straight away with all of the options, so I can see what is the best value and so on. And I do think that it's a really good opportunity for the hotel as well, because you can really upsell those need dates as well that you may have by using this tool. And then you do have optional tools as well. Like we do offer a chatbot with the booking engine. So again, you can automate many of those requests that come through to the property, which is quite important now because obviously the structure of the teams at hotels are changing. You can access email conversion tool, all sorts of personalizations and price comparison widgets as well. So we work quite closely with the hotels network, for example. We do offer several languages and currencies through our booking engine. You do have a special offer filtering tool, which is great, again, to kind of shorten the path to purchase, really for properties where they, like maybe resort style properties where they do have a lot of different special offerings. And there's a fantastic upselling tool as well for meal plans and add-ons, which has kind of evolved, I feel, during this whole pandemic situation, because hotels really focus on selling local. So there's this great tool with the add-on section that you can not only upsell your hotel facilities, but you can also upsell like local suppliers or local attractions who you work quite closely with. You have the option of using promo codes for any offline, online marketing, and you're able to sell vouchers through the booking engine as well, which has been a really good cash flow for hotels through the pandemic. Obviously, there has been quite a long time in the past 12 months where people were not able to physically stay in hotels, but we still had birthdays and Christmas and celebrations, so they could purchase vouchers to hotels. You do have an alternative hotel option as well, where it's suitable. So if you have a couple of hotels in the same location or the same city, you're able to upsell the two properties within the booking engine. Multiple room reservations and family room reservations are quite easily done through the mobile booking engine as well. And just to touch on Bookassist Intelligence, our new reporting tool that we have just launched at the beginning of the year, this is something that we have been working on, the development team has been working on throughout 2020 in response to a number of different things, really, but mostly it's about the fact that hotel business has changed quite dramatically over the past few years, and certainly last year has shaken it up a bit. But already prior to that, we saw much more demand to have immediate information rather than looking at end of month reports, which I have been doing only a few years ago when I was sales manager at a hotel. So really, Bookassist Intelligence gives the ability to tap into information as it's happening, was the driver behind this tool. So it is really a whole new level of data agility to help hoteliers to plan ahead and to help them through the recovery process. It empowers the management team to act upon new insights or to act upon any kind of difficulties that they may have. It is definitely years ahead of traditional reporting. And you do have quite visual dashboards through the system as well. So at the moment, we do have 6 dashboards. Obviously, this is a work in progress. So, we expect this to grow, absolutely. But we do have core metrics, rates and products, demands on the books, pickups, guest origin, which I absolutely love. I think that was quite interesting to watch during pandemic because that has changed entirely across all markets, really. And wherever it's relevant, you can look at your digital marketing and meta search as well. So if the property is working with us in digital marketing and meta search, you can look at how your campaigns are working through this intelligence tool. And then the companion to Bookassist Intelligence is Pulse, which gives mobile access to the KPIs. So again, it's your hotel's data anytime, anywhere. Not as much in detail what Bookassist Intelligence gives you, but it gives you a very clear overview of the dynamic data that's available. So it's absolutely ideal for GMs and owners. They love it because it's in their pocket. It's available at any time. And it gives insights to drive decision making as well. So then digital marketing really should absolutely be the part of your direct strategy and to be able to compete in search and own the entire guest journey. So there is no other company in our sector who has the depth of international experience that Bookassist has in online advertisement and management for hotels. We manage millions in annual advertising budgets with Google on behalf of our clients. And we have a typical ROI of 15:1. So it's a fully managed service that we offer, multilingual again. We do have local offices and we offer worldwide ad coverage. Specialists in the hotel industry. As I mentioned, we beta test for Google products. So it's a great opportunity for us to see any kind of new products coming onto the market and test them before they're launched. The really good thing about digital marketing and what I kind of hear a lot as well, markets to market. So we do actually have a dedicated digital marketing specialist who work with the hotel continuously on their strategy. So there is quite a heavy account management involved with our digital marketing service, which is not always the case with other providers. And they do offer a cutting edge reporting as well, but generally, they would be there to support you as an additional team member to the marketing team. And the next step in your digital marketing strategy then is connecting to meta search platforms and have a partner like us to help you drive ROI by managing your campaigns and really driving qualified traffic to the booking engine. And we win business back from the OTAs who, by the way, are already advertising the property on meta search. So you are there, regardless you want it or not. But it is very important, I think, to take control of the meta search platform as well. And rate parity that I have mentioned in the very beginning plays a huge part in in meta search. So again, it's a fully managed service that we offer. So it's not just connection, but there is, same as for digital marketing, there is a meta search specialist who works. No, 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 you're absolutely fine. I just didn't hear the beginning of the question, unfortunately.
As I'm managing all the IT connectivity, I put my microphone very low,
Yeah.
nobody can listen to me. I just tell him that we're telling the Bookassist can connect to all those channels and can manage directly through the channel for the direct the booking. One thing that is important that everybody needs to know that Bookassist is one of our sponsors. So on travel tech companies, and 2 weeks you're going to have also your landing page where people will be able to have the presentations and book with the CRM of Bookassist presentation all over the world. So maybe Hani, you're going to have a lot of them, and I hope so. Just go ahead. I'm so sorry. Just interrupt to make a point here. Sorry.
No, no, that's perfect. And listen, meta search has been really, really popular for the past, well, couple of years. But I feel that 2021 could be the year of meta search again, or
Meta search are changing right now. They're not the behavior of the meta search start changing. Right now,
yeah,
meta search works as an OTA, a speed, a booking, and etc. And normally you do the same when you see like shoppers, see your competitors, you can see pricing. They will change. If they don't change, they will die. They need to sell experience right now. Kayaks is the first example. So I
yeah.
shut my mouth. If not, I'm gonna. Trevor's
But
like, gonna kill you, Vinny.
no, it's fine because but I think Hanny does make an interesting point, and we pick up on this, and a number of the partners that we work with, that there hasn't been an opportunity really where any hotel would have taken the risk to shut their OTA channel, for want of a better phrase, and that's been forced upon them. So now they've actually had the chance to look at it and say, going forward, do I want to repeat that situation? Or what is this meta search? And I mean, I've got so many questions written down. We could be here for hours, and we won't. But I think it's fascinating that it's a bit like with the environment. You know, the environmentalists have never had the chance to stop everybody from driving to see what impact it makes of not having cars on the road and airplanes in the sky, and now they have. And in the same way, hotels have been able to say, well, we've been able to we haven't had to utilize the OTAs. Now they actually have a choice. Yeah. Where do we put our money? So sorry, go on. You were I think you were going along that strain anyway. Yeah.
Like, I mean, listen, I totally agree. I think it's a clean slate, you know, it's an absolutely clean slate. So it's really up to you where you want to go from there, you know. And I am coming from hospitality background, and I worked in both kinds of properties. So I worked in both for 5-star properties, big properties. One was heavily reliant on OTAs, and it was a constant struggle, you know, really to manage that. And the other one was very, very strict and good at the games. They, in fact, only connected 2 OTAs, Booking.com and Expedia, nothing else. So they could keep a really good handle on things because they had only those 2. You know, so like, I'm not saying, like, as I mentioned in the very beginning, just so nobody thinks I'm here to, you know, say no more OTAs.
No.
Like, you do need the OTAs to give you that visibility online. But really, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Hannah, we kind of jumped in on your presentation there.
No,
but I think they're all good points in relation to the meta search, aren't they?
Absolutely, no, that's absolutely fine, and they're valid points, and like I do see that many properties are using Meta as an OTA channel, but it can do so much more than being an OTA channel. Like it can drive, like you can see from our numbers here, 40% of direct bookings coming through meta search channels. So, it is such an amazing tool to drive traffic, qualified traffic that you want onto your direct booking engine. But there is certainly, we do manage it for you. So there's, again, it's an expert team working on it for you to optimize that. If it's a connection only, you're connected, but if you're not working the system, it's obviously not going to, again, with a... Absolutely. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. And listen, we do have loads of properties that who we work with, let's say only on meta search. We do have a huge group of properties who... but no, I do think, and with meta search as well, Google started obviously the PPS campaigns during kind of mid-pandemic. So that is a really good option for properties who have never done meta search, and they don't know how they could do, if they could perform well, or so that is almost a risk-free option to kind of trial meta search. And because we have this expert team, you have the option of trial meta search through Google Hotel Ads, through PPS, and then move on to, in 4 months time, if you see that, oh, okay, the hotel is actually performing really well on Google Hotel Ads, we're on, we have rate parity, we do have the availability, which are both really important for meta search to work. properly, then you can scale up. Then you can maybe move on to a PPC offer service. So then you can really grow your ROI, lower the CPA, and so on. So. Yeah, and you're right, like absolutely. Like I always say that the attitude, like that direct attitude, is really step number one. Then your website, your direct website, should really be step number two, because you can have the best performing booking engine if your website doesn't provide the right information. It's slow, things are not working, people not even going to arrive into your direct booking engine, because they're going to jump onto the website, and if they don't like it, off they go, jump onto booking.com then. So yes, you're absolutely right. Attitude, website, and booking engine kind of comes then once you have the other two sorted out.
And I need to say sorry because we have a lot of people on YouTube complaining about my voice is not hearing. I'm the IT of the company right now, and I'm the hub on my office. And because I'm the one that's distributing this for 5 channels, and with our rack here, my server, at home right now because the office is closed for most of 1 year. And I'm so sorry, I forgot that when I transmit people here that is on the join me, they can listen to me. You guys cannot. Right now, I just fix up. Don't be angry. But you lose a lot of good stuff. I'm so sorry.
We could hear you okay.
Yeah, we can hear you okay. Yeah, absolutely. So listen, anyway, I'm almost at the end. The really only the other thing what I wanted to really quickly touch on is our GDS service, because it's not necessarily relevant to all of the hotels, and obviously when people say GDS, you think about corporate bookings, which has been pretty shallow for the past 12 months. I actually used to be corporate sales manager, so in a hotel, so it absolutely breaks my heart to see the corporate travel slowing down, like even after so many years, it still breaks my heart. But yeah, like I mean, you know, it's something that it may not be relevant to all properties, but we do offer a really good GDS service as well, which can absolutely support that direct strategy, and bring high value, low cost corporate bookings that are made only on GDS. There's actually GDS is really good for some level of leisure bookings as well, and it is risk free, with a seamless connection, and what really differentiates us in our GDS service as well is our account management and support, kind of same as for the other services as well. Like I mean, any GDS service I ever worked for, there was very basic support, where with us, hotels actually do get proper sales support, as well as account management. So again, they help you with any kind of new opportunities and insights that are available. So that comes with the GDS marketing and the RFP management as well.
You have all the GDSs here, and we saw Rec Online. Rec Online is the owner of the GDSs. If somebody don't know, if you want to be in all GDSs and you want to pay for that, and don't